Hello everyone, I am Disha Gupta and welcome to my YouTube channel, The Nerdy Bookworm. The book about which we are going to talk today is The Wuthering Heights by Emily Bronte. It is one of my favorite books, so the video might be a little longer. So please bear with me and watch till the end. And before I start, do not forget to subscribe, like, and share to my channel. As you know, I can really help you in reading those fat books under 10 minutes. Let's begin.
So before I start the video, I would like to give you a disclaimer. All the images used in the video are for illustrative purposes only. I neither own nor claim copyright to any of the images used. The story begins in the winter of 1801 when Lockwood shows up at Wuthering Heights to meet his landlord Heathcliff to rent the nearby manor Thrushcross Grange. As being locked in the Wuthering Heights due to a snowstorm, Lockwood spends the night there and starts having nightmares of a ghost named Catherine Linton trying to come through the window. Trying to get some company, Lockwood invites the housekeeper Nellie and asks her to narrate the whole tale. Nellie happily starts narrating the tale of the Earnshaws, the Lintons, and mostly Heathcliff. Nellie starts narrating the story from the time she started to work for Earnshaws as a young girl. One day Mr. Earnshaw, the owner of Wuthering Heights, takes a trip to Liverpool and brings home with him a little orphan child named Heathcliff, which he wants to raise with his own children Catherine and Hindley. Catherine bonds with the boy well, while Hindley sees him as his replacement in his father's life, thus does everything he can to make Heathcliff's life difficult. The resentment only grows as Mr. Earnshaw sends Hindley away to college while keeping Heathcliff close to him. Mr. Earnshaw dies after some years and Hindley returns from college to everyone's surprise with his new wife, Frances, as the new owner of Wuthering Heights. With his increased hatred for Heathcliff and new acquired status, he leaves no stone unturned in treating Heathcliff less than a human. Heathcliff finds comfort and solace in only the company of Catherine. They continue with their clandestine runaways to the moors despite the consequences faced afterwards. One such night, during one such runaway, Heathcliff and Catherine wander off to Thrushcross Grange, the house of Lintons. They tease Linton children, Edgar and Isabella, from the window. While running away, the Lintons' dog bites Catherine and she falls down. When Lintons recognize her as one of the Earnshaws, they take her in to stay at Grange for 5 weeks to recover while throwing Heathcliff out. Catherine becomes infatuated with young Edgar. Mrs. Linton transforms Catherine into a proper lady and she returns to Wuthering Heights with proper manners and ladylike attributes. Her newfound manners are incompatible with Heathcliff's primitiveness, and along with her feelings for Edgar, the relationship between Catherine and Heathcliff becomes more complicated. Hindley's wife Frances dies after giving birth to a son, Hareton. With his wife gone, Hindley takes out all his anger and frustration on Heathcliff and becomes cruel towards his son. He slips into the pit of abusive alcoholism and makes everyone's life miserable. Though Catherine confesses to Nellie her love for Heathcliff by saying, "He is more myself than I am. Whatever our souls are made of, his and mine are the same," but still gives in for her desire of social advancement and marries Edgar. Heathcliff, with his heart broken into pieces, runs away and returns after 3 years with suspiciously acquired wealth and education. His only goal in life becomes taking revenge on Hindley and to acquire both the Wuthering Heights and the Thrushcross Grange. Heathcliff exploits the drunken gamble addict Hindley. He lends him so much money that he eventually had to mortgage Wuthering Heights. After some time, Hindley dies and Heathcliff becomes the sole owner. Heathcliff marries Isabella Linton to take revenge on Edgar and to inherit the Thrushcross Grange. Edgar doesn't like Heathcliff meeting Catherine, but she defies him, which leads to a violent argument between Edgar and Heathcliff, which sends Catherine to the sick bed. She gives birth to a daughter, Catherine, named after her mother, and dies. Heathcliff is unable to process the sorrow and visits Catherine's grave to ask her spirit to haunt him. He says, "Catherine Earnshaw, may you not rest as long as I am living. You said I killed you. Haunt me then. The murdered do haunt the murderers. I believe I know that ghosts have wandered the earth. Be with me always. Take any form. Drive me mad." After some time, Isabella, unable to live with Heathcliff's brutality, flies for London, where she gives birth to a son, Linton Heathcliff. For the next 13 years, Nellie stays at Thrushcross Grange to raise Catherine. Like her mother, Catherine is adventurous and wanders into the moors, but she knows nothing about the Wuthering Heights. One day, while wandering alone, she meets Hindley's son Hareton and finds his companionship to be pleasing. Hareton is not treated well by Heathcliff and is a sickly child. When Isabella dies after some time, Heathcliff forces his son Linton to live with him. Linton is well educated and has learned manners of a gentleman, as opposite to Hareton, but Heathcliff despises both of them. After 3 years, Catherine stumbles into meeting Heathcliff on the moors and ends up visiting Wuthering Heights to meet Linton. Catherine and Linton begin a secret relationship of love letters via the milk fetcher. With time, Edgar and Nellie become sick and bedbound, and Catherine begins sneaking out at night to meet Linton, who wins her by exploiting her sympathy for the sick Linton. It is disclosed that Linton's wooing was a part of Heathcliff's plan to get them married and become the owner of the Grange. One day, when Edgar gets near death, Heathcliff lures Nellie and Catherine back to Wuthering Heights, where he imprisons them and forces Catherine to marry Linton. Soon after, Edgar dies, and so does the sickly young Linton. Heathcliff is now the owner of both Wuthering Heights and Thrushcross Grange. He forces Catherine to live at Wuthering Heights as a common servant while rents out Thrushcross Grange to Lockwood. Once Nellie completes her story, Lockwood is disgusted with Heathcliff and returns to London. He, however, returns after 6 months to know the present condition of the Wuthering Heights. Nellie tells him that despite the initial mocking of Hareton for his illiteracy, Catherine had begun to give him lessons. Heathcliff had become too obsessed with Catherine's ghost and had started speaking to it. Shortly after a night he wandered into the moors, he died. Hareton and Catherine inherit both the Wuthering Heights and Thrushcross Grange, and they plan to marry on the New Year's Day.
Thank you for watching the video. Hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, do not forget to subscribe, like, and share the video. And happy learning!